Am I dealing with a sociopath? Hi, I'm Angie. Thanks for joining me at Life Squared.
Welcome to Life Squared, brought to you by the Perfectly Imperfect Network, from imperfect folk everywhere.
Sociopaths. First and foremost, I consider myself a writer. And about 10 years ago, I wrote my most read article ever. And that was profiling a sociopath. At that time, we believed that there was about 1 in 24 people that would be diagnosable sociopaths. That number may be quite low. It may be much higher. And when you are dealing with a sociopath, there's not a lot you can do. You really should get away from them. A lot of times you can't, because maybe they're a family member and you have to deal with them. As a matter of fact, I gave the example of meeting a sociopath at a bar, because you have to, because why else would you do it? Okay? They're very, very charming. They win the bartender over completely. And they tell the bartender they're going to buy your drinks for you. The bartender thinks they're awesome, right? He turns around, he makes the drinks, he serves the drinks, and he leaves. And they spit in your drink because you've done something that undermines them. You don't even have to try. Sometimes your breathing can undermine them. So let's talk about signs that you're dealing with a sociopath. Number one, they think they're great. And everything they've done is bigger and better than anybody else that's ever done it. Number two, they're special and only a select few get them. They're that special that only certain people with a certain resume can understand them. Number three, they need to be admired. That's what they feed off of, is admiration. And they will do whatever they, short of asking for it. Actually, I think I've even seen them basically ask for admiration. Number four, they're entitled. Everything belongs to them. They could walk in your house and take your stuff and load it in your car and not say a word to you. They're entitled to way better stuff. So if they come to your house and you have something, they might just take it. And I'm very serious about that. Number five, they exploit other people's success. Oh, well, she didn't get that job. She just slept her way to the top. They lower that person so that they can elevate themselves. Why? Because they have to. That's what makes them breathe. Number six, they have zero empathy. You could tell them the saddest story in the world and they wouldn't get it. In fact, they would hate you for telling them that story. Number seven, they believe people envy them. I was having a conversation with a sociopath once, and she really believed I wanted her house. And that never occurred to me. And in our conversation, I'm not sure how she got there. Number eight, they're arrogant. Now, of course, a lot of people are arrogant that aren't sociopaths, but sociopaths are arrogant. Number nine, they lie. They lie about things and you don't even have a clue why they lied about it. Number 10, they never plan. Why? They never need to. They're arrogant. They don't believe they have to. Number 11, they break the laws, especially white-collar crimes. Why? Because the laws don't apply to them. That's for the other people. Number 12, they often get irritable and aggressive. 13, they're reckless and they're unsafe with other people. They might do things that hurt other people physically. Number 14, they're irresponsible. You couldn't leave your child with them. Something might happen. Your dog. Number 15, they lack remorse. You know, something happened on their watch and they will blame everything in the world on what happened except themselves. They take absolutely no responsibility and they can't shed a tear and they hate everybody that can. So if you're dealing with a sociopath, be careful, get away if you can. If you can't, deal with them minimally. Hey, we would appreciate it if you would subscribe and like our page. Thanks for joining us here at Life Squared.
We really appreciate you joining us today at Life Squared on the Perfectly Imperfect Network. To get more content, please consider subscribing. If you have any questions or feedback, we'd love to hear from you in the comments section. Thanks for watching.